As we look to close out today's session, we have three more players, the first of which is Jacob Shaffelburg of Nashville SC. Per usual, we'll take questions in the room. If you do have questions via Zoom, please insert them into the Q&A function, and we will work to get to them as time allows. We'll start with questions in the room. We'll go to Simon.
Jacob, some people said you're one of the more popular players in MLS, and fans enjoyed watching you at the Copa America as well for the national team. Why do you think you connect with the fans? Because I've noticed, being at a game in Nashville, a lot of fans do wear your name on the back of their jerseys, right? What do you think that's about? Why do you think you connect with them?
I guess I'd say I'm relatable, and I guess for maybe some of the casual viewers or new viewers, I would be very exciting to watch. I wouldn't say I'm the most technical player and want to play backwards or play the less exciting pass. I think I like to go forward and attack and take more risks. So I guess I could be more of a fan favorite because I do that stuff. And I just feel like I'm a normal guy. So, I mean, I'm relatable, I guess. I try to be. That's probably it.
We will take a question from Zoom. Jesse Marsh was in here earlier today, and he referred to you as a throwback player and someone who he really enjoyed having around as part of the national team. Can you talk a little bit about your relationship with him and what he has done over the course of the last year with Canada Soccer?
Yeah, I can't say enough good things about Jesse Marsh. He's kind of brought me under his wing since being at the national team, and I've had a good past year. So, I mean, it's not per se what he's saying for me to do on the field. It's more so he's making me feel loved. He cares about me a lot, and I guess that's something that I cherish a lot and makes me want to work harder for. So, yeah, I'm super thankful for Jesse and everything he's done for me.
Awesome. We're going to go to Steve Goff here.
Hi, Jacob. What has BJ brought, and now that he will enter a first full year, what are you expecting from him to implement and turn things around?
Yeah, I'm expecting a tough preseason with some new faces and some returning faces. I think it's a good blend that we have going into the year. He's bringing a lot of certainty and just structure for what he expects from us. It's very to the point, what we're supposed to do in certain situations, how we want to attack, how we want to defend. Yeah, I mean, it just makes it very easy for all of us to be on the same page. So I'm super excited for all of us to get on the same page in preseason and get after it this year.
We're going to go to the back left.
Hi, Jacob. We talked with Jesse and Jonathan Osorio before you, and I'm going to ask you the same question I asked them. Do you think the World Cup in 2026 is going to make football or soccer in Canada a lot more bigger and accessible for little kids that admire the sports, maybe? And he also praised your mustache and said that you are really vintage. And a quick second one, do you think all the changes that's going around on your team in Nashville, we're going to see a different team this season, or are you excited because of that prospect of bringing a lot of new players?
Yeah, I think for me personally, growing up in Nova Scotia, it's a very hockey-dominated province. And I went back this Christmas, and I feel like I am noticing a difference with how much soccer is being played and how much effort is being put in. So the World Cup's just going to add to that, and I do see soccer kind of taking over a lot of Canada with this World Cup coming. And then for the mustache, it's not my best ever. It's not a lot of growth, so I need a few more days for it to get better, but it's still somewhat there. And then the last part of the question was the team. Yeah, I think we're going to be a different team just because that's what happens when we get a lot of new faces in. But we do have a lot of returning faces as well to help make that easier transition with the new guys. And yeah, I'm very excited for this year to get started with everyone new coming in.
Sure. We'll go to Simon again.
Yeah, it was interesting what you were saying about the way you play, your style of play, because it seems a lot of players come out of academies and they look situations where you go at the fullback. they look to play inside to the midfielder or back to their fullback and so on. That seems to be the way a lot of players are taught. Did you have coaches who tried to get you to do that and you sort of rebelled against it, or were you lucky just to have coaches who let you play your natural game, as it were?
Yeah, I mean, I went to a prep school, so I never was at an academy. So I'll be honest, I didn't really defend much in prep school. I kind of was the high and wide left winger, so whenever I got the ball, I would just go at my defender. And I think I just had that from my whole life. Well, I feel like I kind of got somewhat fast in high school as well, so I was excited about that, and I wanted to use it as much as possible. And I've just never really been that much of a technical player or liked the style of play of like a lot of possession. I find it a little boring. So that's why I've been having a lot of fun with Jesse and his style of play.
Any additional questions for Jacob in the room? Excellent. Thank you very much, and best luck in 25.